Morning everybody. We're now at about 6 or so days in. This is where we find ourselves. We've finished doing the soak away. It's all nicely covered. It's over in this part here, just in front of that wheelbarrow. That's nicely done. We were making some really good progress and starting to, we cut the pipes the right lengths and so forth, getting ready to well gestate, and unfortunately the last bit of soil we were clearing, you can see it sticking out right there, water pipe. So the digger literally just caught it with its tooth and had gushes of water, had to turn it off, managed to find a stopcock and get the mains done. But it was a pain in the backside trying to fix it all out, but we have done it. The previous people, if you put it in, they've literally buried it maybe 2 inches, which is just unreal. It should be probably 2 foot down, not 2 inches down. Crazy. So we're going to have to see what we can do there. But today on the cards, we're going to be finishing off the pipe work there. Going to dig a little, well, it's got a little bit of hole underneath it, the drain, and we will then put in some sand and stuff just to make it a nice soft grounding for it. I'm not going to bother with hardcore because literally this floor has turned to concrete. You can see there's a lot of chalk in there, a bit of water, and it is so solid, it is unreal. It's, you know, pickaxe to get through it. So I see a little point of that. So yeah, we'll put some rebar and a membrane is the plan at the minute, and then we'll be ready for concreting tomorrow. It's going to be coming around midday, so yeah, wish us luck with that one. Okay, we'll speak to you later on. Here we go, days of concrete. We're just cleaning up the corners. Bit of a pain is that they've not been able to source a pump for us for the concrete, so it's going to be wheelbarrow load, 3.5 cubic meters. It's a heck of a lot, so we're a bit concerned. We've got 3 of us, and we've got 4, which would be the magic number, so it's going to be a bit tough to say the least. But yeah, hopefully we will get there shortly. Drains last night were a pain getting them level, but we've got them level now. When I say level, obviously running down ever so slightly. Got them on like a little bit of a land bridge to get them there. So anyway, good job, George. Okay, catch you later.
Let's roll the time lapse. So first job this morning was to get the rebar and cut that up into the right shape for the base of the pond itself. The rebar is going to help keep the concrete all together, avoid any cracking or anything like that, just make it that much stronger. Just using an angle grinder just to get it down to the right size and measurements, but we didn't keep it in there for long because it is an absolute pain to walk over, so health and safety says let's get the rebar out. Spent a lot of the day also cleaning up around different areas. You can't quite see, some of it is off camera I'm afraid, but a lot of the soil and dirt, and also dealing with some of the issues we had with the mains water pipe as well from being done in. Here you can see us getting ready with the bottom drain pipe, so make sure you rough up the pipes with some sandpaper, then get some of the solvent weld glue, ideally along with the sponges. Also make sure you're using a sweeping bend on the end of the pipe as well. That's much better than using just a 90-degree angle, helps with the water flow. You'll also see there's a second pipe where the bottom drain runs to. That is the air pipe. So this is a spin drifter bottom drain that I'll be using. So it has air at the bottom to help oxygenate the water, but it also helps create like a vortex effect within the water as well. I think it's 1-inch pipe, I think, on that one. So just make sure you get that all in and sorted as well. Don't worry what it was. Dug out some nice holes and a little bit of a trench to get it nice and level for the whole piece of pipe work. You can also see there I had the sweeping 90-degree on the end. That's a piece I really would recommend. bit more pipe work now. Using an angle grinder to cut it, and then sticking that piece as the upright onto the bottom drain. So starting to feel a little bit more than just a hole now by having the bottom drain, even if it's just loosely in place right this second. Chickens and the dogs having a wonderful time as we go inside for a quick break. Getting ready now to do some cementing. So first real batch of this, so we cement in the bottom drain and pipe works. That's to help remove any voids underneath the pipe work, because if you when you concrete this, sometimes the concrete might not go underneath the pipe, and if you've got a bigger void, you've got water pressure and everything else going on top of the pipe, it could cause a crack. So get that cement right underneath there, give it the support that it needs. It also is going to help keep it down as well when you pour in the concrete, because it does tend to float. You'll also see I'm starting to put the ACO drains in the filter pit at the back there. You see a couple of grass. I need to get those lined up nicely so there is a flow down towards where we had the soak away. That was a massive pig to get that level, I've got to say, because it was above sort of the ground level. The filter pit was dug a bit deeper than them. So yeah, that was awkward as. Bit more cement now, a few more bricks, any other sort of rubble to help keep everything in place, making sure those shutters are nice and tight as well. That's what we're doing that last batch of cement. It is also getting towards the end of the day now. It was a very long day, so all prepared for the next day where the concrete's going to arrive. So if you enjoyed this, tomorrow we'll have the concreting. Please like and subscribe and leave us any comments that you might have. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching and see you on the next episode.